as bigwigs and political parties jostle for the top seats and for all leadership positions, at a time when there was this feeling that perhaps the opposition is trying to forge some bit of unity. Now you see groups or camps pulling out daggers for each other. We want to explore the dynamics in Kampala politics and what it really means for the opposition as we head to 2026. Could it be the epitome of a divided opposition? And what does it really speak to about electoral politics? Joining me this morning is Imam Id Kasozi, a political analyst, together with Mr. Obed from the Media Center, the acting executive director of the Media Center, and Honorable Ibrahim Kasozi, former MP for Makindye East, currently bidding for the Lord Mayor seat for Kampala. Good to have you all, and a very good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Imam, how complex has Kampala politics become, especially given the sentiments now? The new National Inter-Platform, the leading opposition apparently, looks very determined to pull it off and take it away from the Lord Mayor who's been in there and also occupies some of the strategic positions. What does it really tell and how complex can it get?
Good morning, viewers and followers, listeners, wherever you could be, and good morning, my colleagues. It is interesting that we are now focusing on Kampala, and rightly so, because being the capital city, where everybody is, including those who are going to stand far away deep in the villages, they are all here. And the politics that probably goes on around Kampala here may influence the areas around. But now, because of social media, the society is almost the same. It is global, it has become global. Every whisper that takes place anywhere, people hear it, and maybe it may influence, it may not. But for Kampala, it has always been like that. As far as I know, the history of politics, when I have been mature and eligible to vote. Since the elections of 1980, Kampala, in some sort, was predominantly opposition, and it has remained so. And the basis of it is because of the argument where we think the elite. When people talk about the elite, many people confuse elitism with the educated.
Imam, if I could interrupt you there, I think that's a bit flawed when you say Kampala has been traditionally opposition. We had Mayor Iga at one time who was inclined to the NRM.
That's one individual. Man, I'm talking about Kampala, whether MPs, whether LC1, whether LC3.
We've had Babu, we've had Kafumbe Mukasa.
Yes, they were there. We've
had Haji Ruzinda, we've had quite a number.
All of them have been there, but largely the outcome is more opposition. And the basis was because of what I have just stated. Elite, the educated. And many people confuse elitism with education. Whereas to me, I look at when they say somebody, when we go to the elite, people who have been exposed to many other views, ideas, they have traveled, okay? They have got influence. Those are the people whom should be the elite. But for us, whenever we talk about the elite, we are talking about the people who have gone to the universities and higher institutions of learning. And that's where we miss the point. Today, because of the transformation that have occurred, almost everybody, including the people whom we thought were absent, ghetto, Kampala today may be driven by the ghetto people. People who sleep under what? Under those small canals or whatever in the Kutu of Kampala could influence many other things. People gather them and they use them. I was shocked that even during the NRM delegates conference in Kololo, some group of people had like a gang, people who were not designated to be, but they participated in the elections.
As delegates?
Yes.
Are you sure about this?
I don't just come to say things I have not taken time to understand.
Okay, right.
Because you will know that because the purpose at the end of the day was not voting somebody. The purpose was earning. There is some income somewhere. I can access it. So Imam Kasozi was a due delegate, right? He goes, after picking money, he sells it to, he says his tag to Njala. You enter, he goes home. Because he picked money from him, and now he's confused, whom should I vote now? The only way is to disappear. And I don't only disappear, but I also earn also some more money from my tag.
Fine.
Because somebody had organized, he could buy it and give it to his group so that somebody can access.
Okay, where things are.
So let me come back to Kampala you are talking about. You see, when sometimes we talk about opposition, we seem to think that opposition means the same people, the same family. They are not. They are opposition vis-a-vis the government. They are opposition to each other. And each of them is pursuing or making sure that he gets something to be counted, that I am also present. And consequently, that's where we have the disturbances. What the opposition has failed to do, they have failed to do two things. Number one, you people hear about lobby and lobbying. Lobby and lobbying has an element in it called behind the scene. It's a structure behind the scene deals and compromises. Okay? So, our opposition here, somebody says, if I surrender this position and we give it to others, they will have one MP extra than ours. Let us compete. Even if we lose, I don't mind. And then people are building on false, they don't have enough clear information, by the way, statistical data, scientific, to tell. Say they are still riding on mind games, thinking and hoping that they will work. They use it to work because people were not exposed to as much information as we are exposed to. Okay? Mm-hmm. As we, if people, for example, know that I am coming to the next media for this program, and they are interested, either they are my campaign people or they are against me, they can come and camp here, and all of them will take videos of me coming in, how I have come in, how I have discussed, and then the next time you see it across, even when you don't have any information about it. Others prepare it, others even don't have. The negative one you don't know. So, what I'm seeing, we are going to have some sort of, I will not call it a crisis, but a disparity. Mm-hmm. We are going to have a disparity, like we have seen even in the primaries, where somebody says that, we determined to give the card to Imam Kasozi because he